So just wrapped up practice session. Still very frustrated because I cannot get that corner. I have no idea what's going on. The car is just unsettling itself. I'm gonna try to brake a little bit earlier. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening with the cars right there. Everything's good, as you guys saw in the footage. I did a 151 and some change. So we'll see what happens in this next session. I might take this next session as another practice and then really full send it 2 and 3. I got bumped into group 2 as well. Not really sure what's going on. I'm just frustrated, trying to figure it out. But I'll pick this up when we are going out to our first fast session.
Out there.
Drive fast.
Good luck, man.
Yep, you too, brother.
You got this.
You too, bro. 143, here we go.
43, let's go.
We are currently doing session 2 now. Ideally, I want to go sub 150. We'll see how it does. I just learned that my tires are actually tread wear of 340. So I didn't know the Indy 500s were 340 tread wear. I thought they were 200, which I think is kind of funny. I don't know what the optimal lap time is, but I feel like if I'm hitting a 150 in a 340 treadwear tire, that could be good. I have no idea though. Right now we're sitting in 7th. Last time I let the Mustang go ahead of me just because I knew he'd get me on the straight, but I think I'm a lot faster than him in the turns. So I think for now I'm gonna stick with this and I'm not gonna let him pass. I'm just gonna go do my drive. We'll see. I might take it a little bit easy. The nap kind of fucked me up a little bit, so we'll see how this goes, but I think we're going out now. wrapped up that last session. I don't know, not going faster, track is getting worse. I was 3/100ths of a second off my personal best, or 2/200ths of a second off my personal best, so it's not gonna get any better. The track is getting worse. I'm probably not gonna go as hard on my next session. If anything, I'm gonna try to figure out the lines, maybe come back one day for another time attack event or even HPDE, and you know, try to beat that. But next session, probably gonna take it super easy. We'll see. But yeah, that's an update. I'll post my times somewhere around the screen too. So yeah. So just got done with Pocono, my first ever time trial, second day. That was a lot of fun. Even though I didn't podium or set a new lap record or, you know, win anything, I had an amazing time in a competition environment. It was different. It was different from an HPDE because everybody was always looking at the leaderboard. Everybody was figuring out times, figuring out the best way to take corners, and so on and so forth. And it's just like, it was an awesome environment to be around, especially that it's competitive. It's a whole different playing field compared to like your average track day. Couldn't have asked for a better weekend and couldn't have asked for a better car. Even though I spun out a few times, even though I was having trouble figuring out the corners and stuff like that, a good chunk of people, it was their first time. So can't really be upset. I learned from faster drivers, made friends with everybody, got to saw Jackie Ding, which was awesome, so shout out to you. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this. Something I should include, and it totally slipped my mind, but for Pocono, so the leaderboard stuff and where I stood and where everybody else stood and all that. So in our overall group, so with every driver included, I was 36 out of 51. That's everybody, so including Jackie Ding, including Unlimited class, including T3, including all these other classes, I stood at 36. Yesterday I was sitting at 38, so happy that I moved up 2 positions, it was cool. Different configuration, slower cars, faster cars, whatever the case may be, still moved up 2 positions. Happy about that. In my group, so as you guys saw, I actually got pushed back into group 2, which was novice group. So in my group 2, I was sitting in the 5th position at first, and then I got bumped to 6th because there was a faster driver. I believe it was a Honda Civic who was a good chunk of change faster. He was about like 4 or 5 seconds faster than me. So I had no idea how to make up that time. Not really sure what it could have been, but yeah. So I got bumped down to 6th, unfortunately, in my group. And then in my class, I was sitting at 5th. So 5th out of 7 people. So couldn't have asked for a better weekend. Unfortunately, we didn't win. Pretty good, I would say, standing, considering this was a relatively stock car. It was a really good time being in a competitive environment, and I'm 1000% gonna do it again. Definitely next year, if not, maybe one more event this year, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But regardless, I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate you all for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.